Welcome to the WorldWire Update White. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for more updates and thrilling short scenes. On a quiet September morning in Elabel, Georgia, federal agents from ICE stormed Hyundai's new electric vehicle factory. This wasn't just any site, it was the heart of a $7.6 billion complex, a symbol of America's green future. The raid was historic, the largest ever by Homeland Security at a single location. Between 300 and 475 workers, many highly skilled South Korean specialists were detained, halting progress on a project vital to both Hyundai and the US EV market. The images of engineers in handcuffs ignited global controversy, raising tough questions about America's commitment to its foreign partners. The US government's conflicting policies are on full display, courting foreign investment while cracking down on the very workers needed to deliver it. The raid has thrown the US auto market into turmoil, threatening years of partnership and progress. Hyundai's factory was meant to anchor thousands of American jobs and a domestic EV supply chain. Now, with construction frozen and its workforce detained, the project's future is uncertain. This single event has shaken Hyundai's confidence in its massive US investment. The American auto industry is bracing for a disruption that could last for years. Hyundai's US journey began in the 1980s, growing into a $20 billion investment and employing thousands of Americans. The Georgia EV complex was to be the crown jewel, a $7.6 billion project, part of a $26 billion US expansion plan. This included new plants, upgrades, and a vision to make America a global EV hub. Politicians celebrated Hyundai's commitment as a win for American jobs, but the raid has cast a shadow over decades of trust and partnership. Hyundai now faces a dilemma: continue investing or reconsider its US strategy amid unpredictable risks. Despite public reassurances, anxiety runs high within the company. Just weeks after the raid, Hyundai announced a $2.7 billion expansion at the same site, a move seen as both resilience and damage control. Yet the industry wonders if these promises can withstand mounting pressures. The American dream Hyundai pursued is now at a crossroads. The future of its US manufacturing empire hangs in the balance. The stakes are higher than ever for both Hyundai and the American economy. Will trust survive this test? The raid's impact was deeply personal for the hundreds detained. Many were elite engineers not seeking permanent immigration, but sent to install advanced robotics and battery tech. For them, the experience was humiliating. One moment building the future, the next in handcuffs. Images of respected professionals in shackles shocked South Korea and sparked outrage. Many now see America as unsafe for foreign specialists. Korean EV workers across the US carry passports everywhere, fearing they could be next. This climate of fear undermines the collaborative work needed for high-tech manufacturing. The US has sent a chilling message: even critical, government-backed projects carry personal risk for global talent. The fallout is immediate. South Korean firms have halted work at over 20 US sites, recalling personnel and restricting travel. The expertise once flowing into America is now being withdrawn. The raid didn't just stop one project, it jeopardized an entire ecosystem of industrial development. America's ability to attract top talent is now in question. The consequences could be long-lasting. South Korea's reaction was swift. Images of shackled engineers became a national insult, dominating headlines and sparking protests. The government faced intense pressure to respond, straining decades of diplomatic goodwill. Meanwhile, the US response was muddled. Tough enforcement rhetoric clashed with vague promises to ease legal pathways for foreign workers. The Trump administration doubled down on America first, signaling more raids to come, even as it courted foreign investment. This contradiction leaves international businesses confused and anxious. Tariffs on materials drive up costs, while raids target the very talent needed for a manufacturing renaissance. For Hyundai and others, the rules seem to change overnight. The policy chaos is unsettling for any company considering a major US investment. Billions are at stake, but so is America's reputation as a reliable partner. The mixed signals threaten to undermine the very goals the government claims to champion. The world is watching and recalibrating. The Hyundai raid's shockwaves hit far beyond Georgia, starting with the construction industry. Already facing a severe labor shortage, the sector relies heavily on foreign-born workers. Aggressive enforcement only worsens the crisis, driving skilled labor away from job sites. Project delays and cancellations are mounting, with many blaming administration policies and tariffs. The Hyundai halt is a high-profile example. Local contractors, suppliers, and thousands of workers are left in limbo. The disruption extends to the auto market. Delays at the Georgia plant mean fewer American-made EVs, tighter supply, and higher prices. In key markets like California, Hyundai dealerships face inventory shortages, threatening sales and clean energy goals. The dream of affordable American-made EVs is slipping away. Thousands of jobs, construction, manufacturing, engineering, are now at risk. The uncertainty chills other foreign automakers and suppliers, potentially slowing future investment. The ripple effect could cost Americans countless opportunities for years to come. America has long been the top destination for foreign investment, especially from South Korea. In 2024 alone, Korean firms pledged $26 billion to the U.S., betting on stability and opportunity. The Hyundai raid shattered that confidence, turning massive investments into high-stakes gambles. Now, 10 of 14 major Korean firms are reconsidering their U.S. plans. The risk calculus has changed. Sudden policy shifts and detentions make America look unpredictable. Global corporations have options, and regions like Latin America and Europe are eager to compete for factories and jobs. U.S. instability is a gift to economic rivals. The long-term damage from lost investment could slow growth and innovation. Hyundai's next move is critical. Will it stay the course or pull back? A full withdrawal is unlikely, but reduced investment is a real possibility. Every major international corporation is watching. If Hyundai diverts funds elsewhere, it could trigger a domino effect. The flow of global capital may be fundamentally altered. Who pays for this crisis? First, the detained workers and their families whose lives and careers are upended. Hyundai and LG face massive financial losses and strategic setbacks. But American workers and communities are next. Thousands of jobs and local economies now hang in the balance. If foreign companies scale back, job losses could multiply nationwide. The dream of a revitalized manufacturing sector is threatened by fear and instability. Consumers will also pay fewer EVs, higher prices, and slower progress toward clean energy. America's global reputation as a magnet for talent and investment is at risk. The message to the world: the U.S. is unpredictable and risky for business. Trust, once lost, is hard to regain. The ultimate price may be a future where the world's best ideas and investments go elsewhere.